I'm feeling like I just kind of have to speak on an observation. This may not even be a video. I'm kind of just a little scatterbrained this morning. I saw this post on Instagram from a woman. I respect this woman a lot. She said something that's kind of been stuck in my head, and now I just, ever since she told me that, or ever since she spoke it out on her Instagram reel, I can't see anything else now. So I'm just gonna kind of just share what it is. Even making this video seems kind of redundant. So like I said, it may not be a video, but this girl's a content creator. She makes long form content, and the quote in one of her longer videos that stuck in my head was, I'm paraphrasing, she was speaking to women. She said, a woman is either going to be male-centered or she's going to ascend. She can't have both. She repeated it in different ways and explained it, and it just makes more and more sense to me every time I kind of like recite it over in my head, because I try and rationalize it, and I try and like trying to make it work for me. Like, well, no, I want to be male-centered and I want to ascend. But in every scenario that I've made in my head, every real life scenario that I've experienced, it's never both of them. And I believe that it has a lot to do with where my focus is. I'm speaking on me, but let's just say generally, when a woman is single, she's more focused on like herself. She's more focused on self-care, self-love, doing the work, ascending, all that. But as soon as a man comes into the picture, even in like the smallest little way, now that woman is like male-centered, like just like that. The only way that she can like not be male-centered when a man's giving her attention is if she completely focuses on herself, and that's not going to attract any man. So she literally has to make a decision subconsciously or consciously or whatever. She has to like make a decision, like, do I want to focus on myself or do I want to focus on this man? And that's kind of fucked up. I don't know how it is for men. I can't speak on men. I'm just speaking on my own personal experience. Some of the best times in my life was when I was by myself, completely by myself, in Dominican Republic, in the Cayman Islands, in Jamaica, completely by myself. In fact, and this is just something I just thought about, like, I've been out of the country 4 times, and the lowest, like, the only trip that I went on with a man, like, that was like my least favorite. I was like my lowest feeling about myself. I didn't have time to focus on myself or on my own triggers or insecurities or self-worth. I didn't have time to work on it because I had to focus on a man. And I'm sounding like a fucking a broken record right now, because maybe I'm just waking up to it. Like, Because I know my last video, I was going off on some tangent about feminism and the patriarchy. And you know what? Those are easy scapegoats. I'm literally taking personal responsibility. I have been delusional. I have literally been saying that, like, oh yeah, I can totally be a fully formed woman and be in a full-blown fucking marriage or a full-blown fucking relationship. It's never happened. And I've been pretending that it's possible. It's literally not possible. Not for me. I don't think it's possible for any woman. I think, and that's kind of just how I'm like, okay. And I got triggered again when I turned on Instagram. How fucking old am I? When I went on Instagram and I, refreshed, and I'm just scrolling through my feed or like the search or whatever, and it's amazing how subtle it's not subtle. How like everything is kind of geared around everything online. This is how I'm convinced that it's everyone, because that's all the content that I'm seeing. Maybe that's all I'm focused on, but I feel like that's just like everywhere. All of the posts have to do with being a man, getting a man, how do you know if a guy likes you, how do you know this, and if you're in a situationship, and this and that, and this, that, and the other. It's like every post is getting, like, I'm gonna check right now just so I'm not sound like a dumbass. Hold on. It's like, I looked at the top 2 rows. It was 6 boxes. 4 out of those 6 boxes had to do with something about a relationship, a man, red flags. I wonder if he's texting. Like that's literally all I'm getting. So it's like a reprogramming that I'm having to do. And I this whole time I could have sworn that I haven't been male-centered at all. Like, this is like the most I've actually talked about men on this fucking channel, like actually publicly at all, because I don't even want to like appear that I'm male-centered. But it's like, it's apparently been eating me alive. It's apparently just been here lingering and manifesting, and that's all I can see now. All I can see are men's perceptions of me, of how they really feel about me. And it's okay to accept the reality of it all. Like, most men are here to just fucking use me in some way, even if it's just for my energy and space. And that has a lot to do with how I view myself. Like I said, my own self-worth, my own self-value. I'm kind of like having a little breakdown, but I'm trying to figure this shit out, because I don't hate men, but at the same time, it's like I kind of love myself more than I want to be in a relationship. Essentially what it comes down to, you're either male-centered or you're single, and you're ascending. You're either ascending as a woman or you have a man. And like when I look at it like that, I'm like, that's like literally it. I don't have to talk to any of these people. I don't have to entertain any of these people. I don't have to put my own self-worth in their hands. Like, and it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid just saying it out loud. Like, so I'm working on it, working on some shit. But that's what I wanted to come on here and rant about, because that loser bum guy who doesn't even deserve this much kind of left me feeling some type of way after it was all said and done. And I've been trying to break this shit down, because I'd be damned if I'm walking into another year of like some shit that I'm not willing to address and change in myself. It's obviously not all men. I don't hate men. I just, like, I really don't trust I really don't trust any man that's like, who doesn't have a woman attached to him. Like, I feel, yeah, and maybe that's a weird thing too. I feel safer around men who are married and off limits, because I know that they're not trying to use me. I know that if they're giving me information, it's not for their own fucking benefit. That's all I'm getting with all of the men in my life who are unmarried, around my age group. let's get fucking real. I'm taking accountability for my part in the perpetuation of it. However, personal responsibility also needs to be a fucking thing, a conversation that we need to have. I don't even want to have the conversation anymore. I'm literally just like, I'm not even there. I love myself more than I want to be with the man. And if that makes me fucking, like, I don't care, whatever. All this stuff, men make up shit. Oh, you're gonna die alone. Who gives a fuck what you think about me? Like, just saying it out loud right now. Like, I don't even know you. You literally don't care about me. You don't know me. Men should just, like, work on themselves, but they do. And they know women don't work on themselves when they're in the presence of men. And that's why, like, the patriarchy is full-blown strong. It's like, it probably won't ever end. But I'm hoping to try to help restore some natural fucking order here. I feel like there's a natural order of things, and this ain't it. So that's my rant. I think that's good.
Whoa, stop.
Too much?
No, I just wasn't fast enough.
Oh, sorry.
And I was too zoomed in. So I couldn't find where the other eggs were. You have to edit that.
Alright, that's good.
That is changing. That's why you're going to find the church being attacked like never before, and leaders in false churches falling like never before, and that's why the Falwells and all the rest of it, and you find them like little animals attacking each other, each one pulling each other down, and the congregation suffering from it. Because man must learn he does not have to go to a church, he is the church.
Thank you for doing that. Oh, you're welcome.
The young souls, the children as we call them, coming into our planet through birth now are the fighters. They are the last reserve. They're coming in at the end days. They're ready to fight. They're psychic. They're strong. They don't care about dying.
The high today in Dawson County, Georgia is 34 degrees. It is right now like 28 degrees. It's like 11:30, so we're almost to the hottest point of the day.
9% said the procedure should be completely unfettered.
Just kidding, it's almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So we probably got like a few more hours of sunlight before I'll have to seek warmer climates. But anyway, today is fucking Wednesday, I think. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. It's my puppy. Can't see her. I have my blanket in the front because whatever. So me and Ashes sort of took like a the sun's kind of bright. I'm not complaining, but it is kind of bright. Me and Ashes sort of had like a mini vacay since Sunday, all of Monday, and all of Tuesday. We actually had like a severe weather warning again here in Georgia, the northern part of Georgia. They said it was going to be worse than last time. It was literally less. It was like half of what it was like. We saw a little flurry of like specks of snow, but none of it stuck. And like, it was just really, really cold. So I stayed at my friend's house in Forsyth County, Georgia. well, my sister's place. I'm calling them my sisters now. Stayed at my sister's place in Forsyth County, Georgia for like the last 3 days because the temperatures overnight was like 12 degrees. It was like 13 degrees on Sunday night, 12 degrees on like Monday and Tuesday night. It was kind of ridiculous. And this is exactly what I was talking about last year. This was our coldest week here in Georgia. It's gonna go up from here. I looked at the temperature for next week. The highs are gonna be in the mid 40s, which is like Georgia cold. You know, it's just like normal people. Warm, but it's Georgia cold. Next week, we're going to be having just our regular ass Georgia winter. But this was a little cold weekend here. We had, in Atlanta, actually, there was actual specks of snow. It was like less than a millimeter of snow, and the whole city shut the fuck down. There are still people who are stranded in Atlanta right now. I mean, you have the right of way, but it's okay, family. Just do your thing. Atlanta is shut down. There are like people who are stranded in Atlanta right now because they had less than a millimeter of snow. Look on the, there's a bunch of YouTube videos. Check those out there. I mean, the people in the northern states are laughing at us right now. New York, New Hampshire, Chicago, fucking Wyoming, Boston, like they're all laughing at us right now because we don't know what to do with ourselves when we have a quarter of a millimeter of snow. It's ridiculous. But that's really all I wanted to get on here and say is like me and my puppy, we're back to reality here. Not for long. I'm going out of the country in like 57 days. It's under 2 months away for my birthday in March. And I'm really excited about it. I actually just bought a drone. If y'all saw my drone videos, my friend had a drone. I actually just bought myself my own little mini drone, and I'm really excited about it. It's still in the box. I was gonna do like a little unboxing video whenever I stop. I'm going to the lake right now, but I'm taking my drone with me to South America. I'm really excited after I learn how to fly it. That's basically my biggest news. I'll make a little video of me unboxing my little baby drone, my little flying Luna the drone. I'll think of a name, something cool. It was nice having that time in a physical house these last few days. It's like I almost forget that I need to like I'm like not domesticated anymore. I don't you know, like I'm so used to like being by myself and not having people care about me and like you know, wonder what I'm doing and if I'm all right, and I'm just used to just caring about myself and you know, taking care of business all by myself. So it felt really nice and being in a family environment. You know, so that's fun. I'm kind of rushing this video. I'm just kind of just filling in the episode right now because I don't really have much. I've been resting. I've been relaxing. I've been doing a lot of writing. I literally wrote a full song over the weekend, which was record time for me. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of writing, a lot of therapeutic creativeness has been like flowing out. It's been a wonderful start to the year, aside from that bum that tried to fuck me up a couple weeks ago. I watched the inauguration on Monday. It was Martin Luther King Day. I watched the inauguration. I have not ever been interested in watching any of the bullshit, literally. I've never been I've never cared. The last time I cared about an inauguration, it was 2009. It was when Obama got elected the first time. That was over like 3 elections ago. And I feel like there's like a glow in America right now. At least from where I'm standing. Like I cried. I know it sounds like so like idolizing and stuff, but you know, yeah, it was an emotional moment. I cried when he gave his speech. I cried when, surprisingly, when J.D. Vance got sworn in. For some reason, that just like, you know, had like a nice feeling in my heart. So I'm hopeful for America. That was like the highlight of my weekend, was watching the inauguration. I wrote a song, and I got to avoid the Georgia freezing temperatures of 13 degrees for like 3 days. And I go to work tonight, so I'm like, we're back to reality. It's like 1 degree right now in Chicago. They're literally laughing at us. They're like 17 degrees. It's like a heat wave for the northerners. But people are shutting down whole cities. Whole Atlanta got shut down yesterday for 2 days. Schools were shut down for 2 days. For like essentially just like freezing temperatures and possibility of ice. It's not even freezing. It's 1 degree in Chicago right now. I think they were like a negative 20 degrees in Chicago right now. My sister's still there. My actual sister. But anyway, that's it. I have a few hours before I go to work. I'm well rested, so we might actually go out today. We might actually go out in the woods today and hang out. I'm gonna open my drone. I'm excited about that. All right, that's it. Thanks for listening. See you when I say.
That is changing. That's why you're going to find the church being attacked like never before, and leaders in false churches falling like never before, and that's why the 𝘊𝑗𝑚𝗶𝘀𝗀 and all the rest of it, and you find them like little animals attacking each other, each one pulling each other down, and the congregation suffering from it. Because